starring Tommy Rettig as Jeff Miller, Jan Clayton as his mother, Ellen, George Cleveland as Gramps, and, of course, Lassie.
The capital of Paris is France. For gosh sakes, going to school in my sleep. Hey, what is it, girl? What's the matter? Something out there? What is it?
Sakes, what's going on here?
There's someone in the barn, a great big guy.
How do you know?
I saw his shadow.
Now, hold on a minute. Where's Nancy?
She's in the barn, too. That's what I'm worried about. She stopped barking. Maybe he killed her.
Oh, now, don't say such things.
Wait a minute. Where's the big flashlight?
Hanging over there in the corner.
You stay here.
I'll do no such thing. Why, it's a child.
Light a lantern, Jet.
Hello. Oh, don't be afraid. Well, Lassie isn't going to hurt you. Look, she's wagging her tail at you. Do you know who he is?
What's your name? I said, what's your name?
Oh, now, please don't be afraid, dear. All we're trying to do is help you. Won't you tell me your name?
Well, I'm Jeff Miller. That's my dog, Lassie.
I'm going into the house and fix something to eat. Are you hungry? You come along with me.
Huh?
Come on.
Well, she likes you. Lassie, sit. Shake hands. She won't hurt you. Go ahead. She's smart. If you tell her your name, she'll remember it. Well, you don't have to tell her if you don't want to. She'll still be friends. I smell scrambled eggs. My mom makes real good scrambled eggs. Hot buttered toast, too. I'll have Lassie take you to the kitchen. That's one of her best tricks. Lassie, take him to the kitchen, girl. Go on. Come on.
You carry him?
Sure.
Jeff's making up the bed in the spare room. I'll call the sheriff.
Should we undress him?
That might waken him. Just take your shoes off. Oh, Jenny, Ellen Miller. Oh, honey, I'm terribly sorry about wakening you, but I wonder if you'd ring Sheriff Billings for me. No, nothing serious. Thank you, dear.
Uh-huh. I see.
I'm just sure he isn't a local child, Jim, and it's just possible he can't talk. Well, have you any report on a missing child?
No, I haven't, but I'll check with the state police right away and call you back. In any case, the best thing you can do is get in touch with the Child Welfare Agency in Capital City, first thing in the morning.
All right, fine. Good night. Is he asleep?
Yeah, he'll sleep tonight and half the day tomorrow, likely. Heard anything from the sheriff?
Jim's checking with the state police. He'll call back if they know anything. You two better go on to bed. I'll wait up.
That's right. There's no sense in us all waking up to hear the phone.
I'll get it. Hello? Just a minute. It's the sheriff.
Oh, thanks, Henry. Yes, Jim. Oh, I see. Oh, well, certainly I'll do that. All right, Jim, thanks again. Good night. Well, the state police have no report. Oh, honey, close that back door, would you, please?
Well, what's to be done?
Well, whatever's to be done will have to be done in the morning. Come on, honey.
It's okay, Lassie. Good morning. Mom and Gramps aren't up yet, but I can make breakfast. What would you like? I know you can talk. I heard you talking to Lassie. Maybe you'd like cereal instead of eggs. I can even make flapjacks. Do you like flapjacks with real maple syrup?
Yes.
Come on, I'll show you where you can get cleaned up while I get dressed. That's all right. Go on. How are they?
Good.
My mom taught me how to make them, so I can cook when we go camping. Did you ever go camping? Oh, wouldn't your mom and dad let you?
I haven't got any mother or father.
Well, whose farm do you live on?
My Uncle Jed's. Who said I lived on a farm?
Well, that's all there is around here.
Who said I lived around here? I didn't say it.
Well, where is your Uncle Jed's farm?
No place.
Oh, it must be around here. You couldn't walk far.
I did too. I came all the way from Olive Bridge, and that's way past Capital City.
Olive Bridge. Well, that's pretty good, all right. Is your Uncle Jed, Martin?
No, his name's Clausen.
Jed Clausen. Oh, yeah, I think I heard of him. He's supposed to be the meanest guy in the county. No wonder you ran away.
That isn't true. You've got no right to say it.
Why did you run away, then?
I just had to.
I guess everybody who runs away thinks he has a good reason.
I do.
Dad, what are you doing? Good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
Morning.
Gramps.
Well, who made breakfast?
I did. Flapjacks.
Well, the age of miracles come at last. But were they any good?
Well, what do you mean?
Were they?
Yes, ma'am.
Mom, I think I left my baseball mitt in my room. Would you help me look for it?
Well, now, if you put it away, you can certainly find... Yes, of course, honey. I'd like very much to talk with you. Will you wait for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be right back. Oh, Lassie, you'd better stay here.
Well, Jeff found his mitt, so as soon as he does his chores, you two can go out and play.
I can't stay here.
Oh, of course you can. Jeff, all you and Lassie really have to do is go and collect the egg.
Okay, Mom. Come on, girl.
Jeff tells me that you have an uncle who's named Jed Clausen, and that you live on a farm near Olive Bridge. Well, as long as we know all of that about you, it can't do any harm to know your name, can it?
It's Timmy.
Timmy? Oh, that's short for Timothy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a nice name. Do you have an aunt, too?
Aunt Abby.
Oh? Timmy, honey, come here. I'm sure you know that your aunt and uncle must be very unhappy about your having run away. And you must have been very unhappy, too, to do it. I don't want you to tell me about it now, but if you'll trust me, well, you can stay here for a while and maybe I can help.
I'd like to stay.
Hey, Aki!
What's that?
That's Porky, Jeff's friend. I think you'd like him, I do. Why don't you go out and play with him?
Gee, thanks.
Okay, this one's for you, Jeff. Here you go, Timmy. You gotta stay on your toes every minute now, Tim.
Okay.
Okay, now this one's for you.
I'm warning you, Ellen. You're heading for a peck of trouble when you keep putting off taking that boy back to his kinfolk.
Well, I'm going to call the welfare agency right now.
What are you calling them for? You talked to the boy's aunt this morning. She knows he's here. So all you gotta do is take him back, that's all. Don't you see? Because if
now,
you don't...
hush, just a minute. Listen to me. In the first place, the aunt didn't seem terribly concerned about Timmy. Oh, you know, she thanked me all right, but I've got the impression that she didn't particularly care whether Timmy got back today, tomorrow, or next week.
Well, you can't get nothing over the phone.
Furthermore, this child trusts us, and I'm not going to do anything to break that trust. Above all, I'm not going to send him back to a home where he's being mistreated.
How do you know he's mistreated? You know you're talking kind of foolish, Ellen.
Well, maybe I am, but I don't know. It just seems like the whole situation is bad. I want to meet the uncle and the aunt, and not at their place. That's why I'm calling the welfare agency.
You ready?
I'll get it.
Oh, yes, I spoke with his aunt earlier this morning. Yes, I know that, but I'd be glad to drive in if you can arrange for his aunt and uncle to be at your office.
Come on, Timmy.
I'd like to talk with them. Oh, good. That'll be fine. Thank you very much, Miss Bogart. Goodbye.
Oh, come on, Timmy. Hurry up.
Timothy's my youngest sister's boy. When the accident happened, we took him in. He didn't have no other family.
It ain't no kind of a life for a boy on our place. It's too lonesome with just us.
The Clausens have no children.
I've been ailing, and Jed's had the housework to do on top of the farming and all. I guess maybe we're both too old to start having children around. We don't rightly know what to do to make him happy.
We try, but there ain't much of the day or our strength left when we get around to it. And what with Abby feeling poorly and...
I understand.
Well, the boy didn't run away on account of we treated him bad.
Oh, no. He did it for us. He told me so himself. He said he wasn't earning his keep. Of course, I told him that didn't make a speck of difference, but he's a prideful one.
Yes, I know. I wonder if it would help any if maybe Timmy stayed with us for the summer. I mean, would it be possible, Miss Bogart?
Well, that would be up to Mr. and Mrs. Clausen.
Oh, we'd like very much to have him. My son, Jeff, is a few years older, but there are children his age in the neighborhood.
Whatever's best for the boy.
I'm going away and you can't come with me, so don't follow me. I guess I can't stop you if you want to come along. At least I won't be alone.
Timmy! Timmy!
He's not in the barn. Timmy!
Oh, Jeff, how could you do a thing like this?
I didn't do it, Mom. Gramps and I were working on the pickup. He was supposed to be taking a nap.
Well, there ain't no sign of him.
Oh, this is terrible.
Now, there ain't no sense in getting upset about it. He can't have gone far. Where's Lassie?
She's gone, too.
There you see, Lassie's probably with him, so it's all right, ain't it? There ain't nothing to worry about.
What do you mean there's nothing to worry about? That child is our responsibility. Jeff, where do you think they would have gone?
We would have seen them if they went past the barn. They probably went past the house, into the north woods.
Well, come on.
Lassie, I'm scared.
Lassie! Lassie! Lassie, where's Timmy, girl? Where's Timmy? Mom! Gran! Timmy, are you all right?
Just tired.
Well, that's good. I got good news for you anyhow. You're going to stay with us all summer.
I am?
Mom fixed it up.
Gee.
Jimmy, you scared me so.
He's all right, Mom. I told him about staying with us.
Is it true?
Yes, darling, it's true.
Hop on, Tim. Give you a piggyback ride home.
There you go.
Come on, Dennis.
I'm in the bathroom.
Well, come on.
Maybe I'll try shaving.
Dennis, come here this instant.
If you take a bath, don't step on my frog.
Dennis, take off your pistols and get in bed.
Why don't we go down and have a bologna sandwich?
Dennis, get in bed.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Mom, how come you always say thank goodness instead of good night?
Have a cookie, men?
You know, Joey, there goes the best mom in the whole world. Yes, sir. She's been trying to get Dad to fix this table for a long time, and I'm going to do it for her. I'm pretty good with a screwdriver, Joey. I just put them in a little slot, and then I turn. Look! This table's got a loose leg. Come here, Joey. You kneel here while I fix this leg. I think I'll use the hammer on this one. I'm even better with hammers than I am with screwdrivers. Oops. Sorry, Joey. You see, if I hammer it on the side, it'll squirt out on the top.
Oh, Dennis, if you must hammer, do it outside.
Okay, Mom, you wait here, Joey.
Now, take Joey with you. I want you both out from underfoot.
I don't think I'd better take
Oh,
you.
both of you now, scoot.
But, Mom, Joey...
Oh, Dennis, please, go on out.
But, Mom, Joey...
You're both holding up my work. Now, scoot. Out.
Okay, Mom. I just hope you don't get another sick headache. Come on, Joey. Hey! There's good old Mr. Wilson painting his house. Hello, Mr. Wilson!
Oh, no, not today. I haven't the strength.
Hello, Mr. Wilson! We'll have to go closer, Joey. Hey, Mr. Wilson! Want us to help you paint the house?
Read the sign! Read the sign! Watch out for Fremont.
I always watch out for Fremont. He's a good old dog.
Oh, Dennis, don't let him out. He never comes back.
He's sure
times have I told you? The last time it took 3 hours and a pound of hamburger to get him back. Hey, come here. Come on, Fremont. Come back here.
He'll be tired when he gets back. So let's paint his house for him. Have you ever painted a house before, Joey? Neither have I. I guess it's like finger painting, only bigger.
Dennis, get off the ladder.
You're sure getting fast, Mr. Wilson. You caught him.
Yes. Yeah, today I was lucky. Now get off the ladder.
Are you nervous, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, I'm very nervous.
Every place I've been today, people have been nervous.
Now look, give me the brush.
But I want to help.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of. Now hand it over. No, the handle first. Handle first.
That was close, wasn't it?
Yes, everything with you is close. Come on, get down now. Oh.
Joey, bring the paint over here so me and Mr. Wilson can get it easy.
Dennis, get off this ladder. It's very shaky.
Okay. We've got a very shaky ladder here, Joey. I better hold it for him.
Dennis, get away from that ladder.
I'm safe.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You will be as soon as we straighten it a little.
What?
Help me pull it over this way, Joey. Whoops! You got your foot in the paint, Mr. Wilson. Joey, I think we better go home. Huh, Joey? Don't you think we better go home?
And you know what the plumber found? Dennis's yo-yo.
I'll have that talk with that boy, Alice.
And then your son
My son?
came in and informed me he'd installed an automatic sprinkler system.
A what?
He buried the hose.
He's quite a guy. I'll have to go out later and dig it up.
He's quite a guy, all right. If his energy were run through a wire, you could light New York City. I love him, but I'm exhausted. Will you take me to a movie tonight?
Sure, honey. What do you want to see?
How about the Glenn Ford picture around the corner? Tonight's the last night.
You want to see a Western?
I want to see Glenn Ford.
Oh, you got a Henry Mitchell. What's the matter with him?
Not a thing. I'm going to hold Henry Mitchell's hand, and I'm going to put my head on Henry Mitchell's shoulder, and I'm just going to relax and keep my eyes on Glenn Ford.
I'm home.
Dennis, you and I are going to have a little talk.
Why don't we go upstairs?
What for?
So we won't be bothered if, somebody comes over.
All right, Dennis. What have you done now, and who to?
And how much is it going to cost?
Mitchell, I want to talk to you.
Come in, Mr. Wilson.
No, I better not. Thanks to Dennis, I just stepped in a bucket of paint. I don't want to be a grouch, but Dennis is just too much for a man my age. I like to putter around the house and work with my flowers and take a nap in the afternoon. Is that too much to ask?
Oh, no, of course not.
Don't you like me, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, I like you. You're full of pep, you're cheerful, you're always helping everybody. Dennis, you drive me nuts.
I'll see that Dennis stays away from you and let me know how much the paint costs. I want to pay for it.
Well, just forget about the paint. Buy me a new pair of shoes.
Well, send me a bill.
I will. Oh.
Today is a day much like any other day, only you are here.
I'd sure like to see that picture. I've wanted to see that picture all my life.
Not tonight, Dennis.
Joey's seen it. Every kid in the neighborhood's seen it. I'm probably the only kid in the whole world that hasn't seen that picture. Poor kids have seen it. Orphans have seen it.
Dennis, not tonight.
Tomorrow?
No.
Why not?
Because tonight's the last night, that's why.
If you take me tonight, you won't have to get a babysitter.
Yes, there is that problem. They never come back a second time.
If you can't get anybody, can I go to the picture?
Dennis, I'll find somebody if I have to call every agency in the state. And I'll probably have to.
Haven't gotten one yet, huh, Mom?
Not yet.
Sitters in this town are a bunch of cowards.
With a bunch of phony excuses. If they weren't washing their hair, they had studying to do, or they were already busy tonight. One girl even got so flustered she told me she had a date to go pearl diving.
Well, I guess I'll just have to go to that old movie after all.
Give me another number quick, Henry.
Honey, I don't think we ought to tie the phone up. There's still that Mrs. Porter. Her landlady said she'd call the minute she came in.
Joey's mother never has any trouble getting a sitter.
Dennis, there is a slight difference between you and Joey.
Yeah, I guess he is a little younger.
And a little better at staying out of trouble.
That's one reason why I like you to play with him. Maybe some of his good behavior will rub off on you.
I'll get it!
No, you don't. Henry, you get it. For luck.
Hello? Hello, Mrs. Porter. Yes. Well, we were wondering if you could sit for us this evening. Yes, just one. A little boy named Dennis? Well, yes, we thought it was a very nice name, too. Well, that's fine, Mrs. Porter. Wonderful. We'll be expecting you in about half an hour. That's right. The address is 627 Elm. That's right. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Porter. Thank you. Goodbye. We made it!
Didn't know me, huh, Dad?
Well, she's new in town.
Oh, the living room's a mess. We'd better straighten it before we go.
You know, Mom, I was just thinking about good old Joey. I guess he could teach me a thing or two.
He certainly could, especially about picking up toys. Come on, Dennis.
I guess you're always glad to see him come over.
Joey's always welcome. He's a nice, well-behaved little boy, and you could learn a great deal from him.
I'd even bet you'd let him stay all night sometimes.
As long as his mother says it's all right, anytime.
I sure am glad I have a friend like Joey.
Where are you going, young man?
To see if my bike's all right.
Don't slam it!
You can't come in, Dennis, because I cleaned the house today.
Oh, I didn't come over to play, Mrs. McDonald. My mother wants to know if Joey can stay all night with me.
Would you like that, Joey? Oh, I guess it'll be all right, Dennis. Hey, you run upstairs and get your pajamas and your toothbrush. Just a minute, Dennis.
Okay, going up in my room and don't make any noise.
That you, Dennis?
Yeah, Mom? Did I get here before the sitter?
Yes, but I hope she hurries or we'll miss the beginning of the picture. Now, Dennis, I want you to be a very good boy. Don't give the sitter any trouble.
I'll be so good she won't even think I'm here.
I hope so. Then maybe she'll come back again.
I think I'll go up and brush my teeth.
Well, you have reformed.
Isn't that the sitter?
Oh, I hope so. We have to run. Mrs. Mitchell? Yes, come in, Mrs. Porter. And this is Mr. Mitchell.
How do you do,
How
Mrs.
do you
Porter?
do?
We haven't got time to play sheriff and outlaw now, Joey. But right now you're going to play a better game. You're going to make believe you're me.
Good night, Dennis. Be a good boy and mind Mrs. Porter.
I will, Dad.
Well, good night, Mrs. Porter. Have a nice time. Oh, and are you sure everything's locked up? Sometimes I get nervous.
Tight as a drum, Mrs. Porter. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, and good luck.
Dennis, come down and I'll read you a story.
Right away, Mrs. Porter.
My, what a nice little nap. Come on.
Please.
Good evening.
With God.
Thank you.
Two adults and a child, please.
Wanna ride my bike? Yeah.
Good evening.
Wait a minute. Why don't you give up?
Where's my little boy? What happened to... Oh, Greg, what are you doing on the bicycle? We're going to the movies. Now, come along.
Look, kid, here's a dime. Go buy your own popcorn, will you? And find yourself another seat.
We thought there was only one like Dennis.
Want some popcorn?
I do not. Pardon me for disturbing you, but some fretful little boy was eating popcorn right in my ear.
You don't think...
No, it couldn't be.
This is the projectionist, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a Little boy, put that down. I know that was an exciting part, but we can't run it over. You're darn right I'm nervous. I'm sorry, folks. The picture will resume in a moment.
Henry, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to phone home.
Go ahead, honey. It may not be so crazy.
Mrs. Porter, this is Mrs. Mitchell. Is Dennis there?
Of course. He's a perfect little lamb. The best behaved little boy I've ever been a sitter for. There hasn't been a peep out of him all evening.
Is this the Mrs. Porter at the Mitchell residence?
That's right. I'm holding your little son in my arms this very moment.
Everything's fine. She says he's been a perfect lamb.
Dennis? You mean our Dennis?
Oh, he can be sweet. Maybe we should have brought him along. Poor kid, he wanted so badly to see this movie.
Well, we'll bring him along next time. This is our night out on the town. Now, you just sit back and relax and enjoy this picture. Later on, we'll stop by for a bite to eat. Shh. Shh.
Operator, give me the police.
Hi, Joey. Hope the sitter didn't give you any trouble. Boy, was that a movie. Glenn Ford's the fastest man with a gun I ever saw. It was just like this. Whoops. Lost one of my guns. Well, anyway, it was just like this. Kapow! Kapow, 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 kapow. And by the time he rode off into the sunset, he was the only one left, except for that dumb old girl.
Oh, good evening, Mrs. Porter.
How was the picture?
Very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
The only fly in the ointment was some youngster running around.
Yeah, some parents don't seem to care what their children do. How was everything here?
Oh, everything was smooth as silk with Dennis. We did have a little flurry of excitement with a prowler in the neighborhood, though.
A prowler?
Thank you.
Oh, is everything all right?
Oh, yes, the police got him, whoever he was.
Oh, thank heaven for that.
There you are, Miss Porter. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for taking such good care of Dennis.
Oh, it was a real pleasure. The next time you go out, I hope you'll call on me again.
Oh, we certainly will, Miss Porter.
Good night.
Good night.
Can you imagine that? Well, she sounded like she was talking about someone else's child.
Let's go up and talk it.
All right.
Shh.
Oh, look at that.
Quite a guy.
Our little Dennis.
Maybe a menace sometimes, but I wouldn't trade him for any other kid in the world.
Neither would I.
Well, Samuel, can that be? All right. Don't get so excited.
Who is it?
Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, I'm leaving the house right now.
Well, what's that all about? Where are you going?
Mr. Wilson says that he came over here to get his ladder, and but the sitter said that Dennis has been absolutely perfect. And Mr. Wilson said he found Dennis's cap pistol on the lawn, and Dennis is upstairs asleep. How can he possibly blame Dennis?
Honey, slow down. I don't know what you're talking about.
The police are holding Mr. Wilson on suspicion of armed robbery. I've got to go down and bail him out.
Come on, Joey. We better get rested for tomorrow, Joey. They're starting to build that new house down the street. We gotta help them.